next we are discussing the last part of the chapter. That one is laws of exponents for real number. The laws of exponents is not a new one. We already learned it. The laws of exponents in the lower section also. Correct? So here we discussing two more extra. That's only the difference. Okay. So what is the first law? We already learned what is the first law. The first law of exponents is a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. Correct? The second law is a raised to m by a raised to n is equal to a raised to m minus n. Third law, a raised to m into b raised to m is equal to ab whole raised to m. And fourth one, a raised to m by b raised to m is equal to a by b whole raised to m. The first four laws are based on the multiplication and division. Correct. Then first two laws, they are explained by the same base. In the case of same base, the one is in the case of multiplication, one is in the case of division. The first two laws. And second two laws, in four laws, the second two laws, is based on the same powers. Correct. Same powers, but the base are different. This also the same powers, but the base are different. Okay. Then exponential law we discussing only in the case of multiplication and division. We already discussed in the longer sessions. So the fifth law is a raised to m whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m n. M means m into n. A raised to m whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m n. Then a raised to 0 is equal to 1. Correct? And the seventh one is a raised to minus m is equal to 1 by a raised to m. A raised to minus m is equal to 1 by a raised to m, or 1 by a raised to m is equal to a raised to minus m. Okay, that much we already discussed and we know how to apply these all. Correct. Then the two new things, they're gonna nth root of a. Nth root of a is equal to a raised to 1 by n. What is the new law? Nth root a is equal to a raised to 1 by n. Then a raised to m by n is equal to a raised to m by n is equal to nth root of a raised to m. Nth root of a raised to m. This is same as nth root of a whole raised to m. Nth root of a whole raised to m is same as nth root of a raised to m. Okay, that is the new ones. Then I just explain what is that meaning. Okay, here nth root of a is equal to a raised to 1 by n means, if you go to like this, the square root of the cube root of a is equal to, how do we convert this n? Instead of n we using the number 3. Then cube root of a is equal to a raised to 1 by 3. A raised to 1 by 3. Did you got it? What is the meaning of cube root of a? That means, for example, cube root of 8. Cube root of 8. Cube root of 8 means with number we multiply thrice you will get 8. Okay? എന്താണ് ഇതിന്റെ അർത്ഥം? ക്യൂബ് റൂട്ട് ഓഫ് 8 എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ അതിന്റെ അർത്ഥം എന്താണ്? ഏതോ ഒരു നമ്പർ 3 പ്രാവശ്യം മൾട്ടിപ്ലൈ ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് 8 കിട്ടും. അങ്ങനെയാണെങ്കിൽ ആ നമ്പർ ഏത് എന്നാണ് കണ്ടുപിടിക്കേണ്ടത്. ഓക്കെ, then we is very clear that number is 2. Then how do we get to? That is the idea. Cube root of 8 is equal 4. This one is equal for 8 raised to 1 by 3. Then after we will explain how do we do this one. Okay, how do we get to? Then how do we express cube root of 8 is 8 raised to 1 by 3. Okay, then what is this? How do we express this one? The square root of 4. The square root of 4 means here we not have any number like this. അല്ലേ, ഇവിടെ എന്തില്ല, ഇതുപോലെ ഒരു നമ്പർ കാണുന്നില്ല. Is how the number is possible to write like this, 8 raised to 1 by 3 or a raised to 1 by 3. Okay, then here we not have a number, but we read that one is square root of 4. Square root of 4. The square root of 4 means here we have the number, that one is 2. Okay, our number കാണുന്നില്ലേ മക്കളെ, നമ്മൾ എങ്ങനെയാണ് വായിക്കുന്നത്? നമ്മൾ ഇത് വായിക്കുന്നത് cube root of 8. As how do we read this one? We read this one as square root of 4. The square root of, that means we have a number there 2. Okay, but we not write the 2 there, but we have it there. What is that? The number is 2. Then how do we write this one exponential form? The exponential form of square root of 4 is 4 raised to 1 by 2. And that is square root of 4 in the exponential form. The exponential form of square root of 4 is 4 raised to 1 by 2. What is the square root of 5? How do we express square root of 5 in the exponential form? The square root of 5 means 5 raised to 1 by 2. The square root of 3. How do you make the exponential form? The exponential form of square root of 3 is 3 raised to 1 by 2. ഇതിനുള്ളിലെ നമ്പർ കാണുന്നില്ലെങ്കിൽ അവിടെ ഉള്ള നമ്പർ എത്രയാണ്? 2. That we read it as the square root of number 2. Okay. Then what is the exponential form of fourth root of 64? How to write the fourth root of 64? How to make the exponential form the fourth root of 64? Instead of n, we use the number here 4. Correct. So how to write is equal to 64 raised to 1 by 4. 64 raised to 1 by 4. I think you got the idea of first one. Nth root of a is equal to a raised to 1 by n. Then next we are discussing the next idea. That one is a raised to m. A raised to m by n is equal to nth root of a raised to m is equal to nth root of a whole raised to m. These are equal. Okay. So a raised to m by n. For example, a raised to 5 by 3. A raised to 5 by 3. Then how to write? How to be represent by the law? By law is equal to nth root of a raised to m. That means nth. What is n here? Here is 3. Then cube root of a raised to, what is m? M is 5. Then a raised to 5. Then how do we write? Cube root of a raised to 5. That means 16 raised to 3 by 2. How to write 16 raised to 3 by 2? 16 raised to 3 by 2. What is instead of m here? Instead of m is 3, instead of n is 2. Then how do we write? Then we write the square root of. Is a square root of, correct? So we not write the 2 here. Okay, actually we want to write here the number, but it's a square root. In the case of square root, we know that we not write the number there. Then square root of 16 raised to 3. Okay. One other example, how to write, or otherwise how to be converted as this form. This form is equal to square root of 16 whole raised to 3. Both are same. Okay, these two are same. To write only one thing, that is enough. Then as another example, 18 raised to 4 by 5. Suppose 18 raised to 4 by 5. How do we write in the radical form? It's an exponential form. How to convert the exponential form in the form of radical? The radical is equal to fifth root of 8 raised to 4. Okay, that now we converted every exponential form in the form of radical. Okay, so how do we convert the reverse order? That means as the question like this, cube root of 2 raised to 7. The cube root of 2 raised to 7. Now this one in the form of radical. Okay, it's a radical form. Cube root of 2 raised to 7. Then how do we convert in the form of exponential? Is equal to 2 raised to, what is m? Nth root of a raised to m is equal to a raised to m by n. Correct? Nth root of a raised to m is equal to a raised to m by n. Then what is m here? M is 7 and n is 3. Then how to write? Nth root of a raised to m is equal to a raised to m by n. That is 2 raised to 7 by 3. Okay. Then another one, fourth root of 16 raised to 3. Fourth root of 16 raised to 3. How do we write the exponential form? The exponential form is 16 raised to, what is m? M is 3. 3 by 4. 16 raised to 3 by 4. Then we needed the reverse also. What is the new exponential laws? The nth root of a is equal to a raised to 1 by n. A raised to 1 by n is equal to nth root of a. Or the last one is a raised to m by n is equal to nth root of a raised to m. Or nth root of a raised to m is equal to a raised to m by a raised to m. Okay? On the base of exponential laws, we doing our first question. The question is like this: find 32 raised to 1 by 5. 32 raised to 1 by 5. We I apply the exponential law in the 8th class also. Then we know the idea. Then 32 raised to 1 by 5. Then what is the first? In 32 raised to 1 by 5, the first step is to factorize the base. Okay, what is the first step? To factorize the base. That means the base to convert in the form of a power. Then for factorize 32, what do you get? 32 to how many times? 16, 2, then 8, again 2, 4, again 2, 2, 2, 1. Then it's very clear how many times 2 repeating. 2 is 5 times. Then we convert like this: is equal to 32. How to write? 32 means 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. 2 5 times we are repeating. That means 2 raised to 5. 32 convert 2 raised to 5 raised to 1 by 5. Okay, the 32 only we converting in the form of 2 raised to 5 because 5 2 is there. So 2 raised to 5 all raised to 1 by 5 is equal to, now this one is very clear. What is this form? This one is the form of a raised to m whole raised to n. Correct? A raised to m whole raised to n. What is a raised to m whole raised to n? A raised to m whole raised to n is equal to a raised to mn. Then 2 raised to 5 into 1 by 5. What is the law? Since a raised to m whole raised to n is equal to a raised to mn. Correct? Is equal to, then here is possible to cancel denominator 5 and numerator 5, correct? Then 5, 5, or just multiply, then also is clear. Then we get the correct answer. Then is cancel 5. Then what is remaining? 2 raised to 1. What is 2 raised to 1? 2 raised to 1 is equal to 2. Then what is the value of 5? 32 raised to 1 by 5. What we reduce, what do you get the value? The answer is equal to 2. The next question is 16 raised to 3 by 4. 16 raised to 3 by 4. How to write? As usual, we know the same idea. What is that? 16 raised to 3 by 4 is equal to, first we factorize 16. Then what do you get? 16, 2, then 8, 2, 4, 2, 2, 2, 1. Okay, then how to write? 16 is possible to write as 2 raised to, how many 2 is here? 4. അല്ലേ നമ്മുടെ എത്ര 2 ഉണ്ട് മക്കളെ? 4 ഉണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ 16 നമുക്ക് എങ്ങനെ എഴുതാം? is equal to 2 raised to 4 whole raised to 3 by 4. 2 raised to 4 means 16. 16 raised to 3 by 4. So 2 raised to 4 whole raised to 3 by 4 is equal to, now this one in the form of a raised to m whole raised to n. What is a raised to m whole raised to n? A raised to mn. That is 2 raised to 4 into 3 by 4. The law, since a raised to m whole raised to n is equal to a raised to mn, correct, is equal to, here is possible to cancel, yes, is possible to cancel 4 and 4. Then what is remaining? 2 raised to 3. 2 raised to 3. What do you mean by the 2 raised to 3? 2 raised to 3 means 2 into 2 into 2. Correct? Then 2 into 2 into 2 is equal to 8. So what is the answer of 16 raised to 3 by 4? 16 raised to 3 by 4 is equal to 8. Next question is find 125 raised to minus 1 by 3. Then first we starting 125 raised to minus 1 by 3 is equal to, what is the first step? To factorize 125. Then 125 factorize 5, 25, 5, 5, 5, 1. Correct? And how to write 125? 125 is possible to write 5 raised to 3. Correct? 5 raised to 3. 5 raised to 3 whole raised to minus 1 by 3. Correct? Then again the law, how to write? 5 raised to 3 into minus 1 by 3. The law a raised to m into a raised to n is a raised to m. The law a raised to m whole raised to n is equal to a raised to m n. Correct. Then here is also possible to cancel 3 and 3. Then what do you get now? We got it now 5 raised to minus 1. Correct? What is 5 raised to minus 1? 5 raised to minus 1 in the form of a raised to minus m. A raised to minus m means 1 by a raised to m. M means 1. So is 1 is not necessary to write. Okay. So 1 by 5. Is it 2? Then you mostly want to write here is 2. Okay. Is 1. That is why we are not writing 1 there. Then 5 raised to minus 1 is equal to 1 by 5. Next question is simplify 2 raised to 2 by 3 into 2 raised to 1 by 5. Okay. Then we starting 2 raised to 2 by 3 into 2 raised to 1 by 5. Then is now is very clear the base are equal there. Correct. A raised to m into a raised to n. What is a raised to m into a raised to n? A raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. We do it the last year also same type question, that 2 raised to 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. Correct? 2 raised to 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. What is the law? Since a raised to m into a raised to n is equal to a raised to m plus n. Then is equal to. Then here we want to add these two. Correct? We need to add 2 by 3 plus 1 by 5. But we know that is not possible to add because the denominators are different. Then what is our first steps? To equalize the denominator. So for that we find the LCM of 3 and 5. 3 1 times 5. Then again 5 1 1. Okay. Then what is LCM? LCM is equal to 3 into 5 is equal to 15. Correct. That means we need to make the denominators as 15. അല്ലേ നമുക്ക് രണ്ടിന്റെയും denominator എന്താക്കണം മക്കളെ 15 ആക്കണം. So we think about how do we make the 3 as 15. Is possible to multiply by 5. So we multiply the numerator and denominator by 5. Here we multiply by 3. So the next step is 2 raised to 2 into 5 by 3 into 5 plus 1 into 3 by 5 into 3 is equal to 2 raised to 2 into 5 10 by 15 plus 3 by 15 then is equal to, then denominator is same, so we add the numerator. The answer is 2 raised to 13 by 15. Okay, then answer of simplify 2 raised to 2 by 3 into 2 raised to 1 by 5 is equal to 2 raised to 13 by 15. Okay, is question asked to change a radical symbol. How do we write? Here is not asked. How do we convert a raised to m by n? Then how to write the radical form? 15 root of 2 raised to 13 is the radical form of this one. Okay, it's the radical form of this one. Here is not asked. The question asked only for this much. Clear? Question is simplify 1 by 3 raised to 3 whole raised to 7. So we starting 1 by 3 raised to 3 whole raised to 7 is equal to, what is this form? this is the form of A by B. This total is B whole raised to M. What is A by B whole raised to M? A by B whole raised to M is equal to A raised to M by B raised to M. A raised to M by B raised to M is equal to, we know that what is 1 raised to 7? What is the meaning of 1 raised to 7? 1 into 1 into 1 into 1 into how many times? 7 times we want to multiply. We need to multiply 1. Correct? We need to multiply 7 times 1. So what is 1 into 1 into 1? We multiply 1 at many times we get only one answer. That one is 1. 1 raised to 7 is equal to 1 by, what is this form? This form is equal to A raised to M whole raised to n. A raised to M whole raised to n. Correct? Here we use the law A by B whole raised to M is equal to A raised to M by B raised to M. Then what is this law? This law is A raised to M whole raised to n. What is A raised to M whole raised to n? A raised to M n. That is 3 raised to 3 into 7. What is the law we use? Since A raised to M all raised to n is equal to A raised to M n. Then is equal to 1 by 3 raised to 3 into 7, 21. Correct? 21. Then now what is this form? This form is 1 by A raised to M. 1 by A raised to M is equal to A raised to minus M. That is 3 raised to minus 21. The law is 1 by A raised to M is equal to A raised to minus M. Okay? This like we need to apply the exponential laws for finding the value, for simplifying like that questions. Okay? Then don't forget the last new two exponential laws. What is that? Nth root of A is equal to A raised to 1 by n. The second one, nth root of A raised to M is equal to A raised to M by n, or A raised to M by n is equal to nth root of A raised to M. Okay, so these are the ideas we are discussing this chapter. Okay, this chapter's ideas are as this much.